The incident that took place at the international airport lasted only a few minutes, yet it left unanswered questions that linger to this day. The world was stunned when Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS known for his strength and constant smile, suddenly broke down crying hysterically in Taehyung's arms. But what shocked everyone even more wasn't the tears themselves, but the clarification Taehyung gave just hours later. In a statement that shook the global public, Taehyung revealed that Jungkook had been carrying a heavy burden all this time, a burden deliberately hidden by those in power behind the scenes, including HYBE, the giant agency managing BTS. This sparked the ultimate question: what kind of burden was so overwhelming that it caused Jungkook to lose control in front of the entire world? And why has HYBE been trying to cover it up all this time? The airport moment, which at first seemed like nothing more than an emotional exchange between two close friends, has now turned into a mystery sparking worldwide speculation across social media platforms. A video clip lasting less than a minute capturing Jungkook running toward Taehyung, hugging him tightly while sobbing loudly, has been viewed millions of times. Camera flashes revealed Jungkook's face filled with emotional pain, as if his walls of strength crumbled in an instant. Taehyung tried to calm him, patting his back gently while whispering something inaudible to the public. But soon after the incident, Taehyung gave a clarification that left the world shocked. What happened to Jungkook is not something light. There's something he's been holding inside for a long time, something not everyone knows, not even those working closest to him. Not every truth is allowed to come out to the public. These words hinted that there was a powerful force deliberately keeping the truth from the world's eyes, putting HYBE directly under the spotlight. Various speculations emerged. Some fans believed that mental pressure and years of overwork had finally broken Jungkook down. Yet many others were convinced that something far darker was happening, a truth that must never be revealed because it would shatter a carefully built reputation maintained by the agency. The fact that Taehyung dared to say, "Not every truth is allowed to come out," seemed to signal that something was being hidden all along. What is HYBE hiding? Could this be connected to Jungkook's private life, an internal conflict, or a scandal that could shake BTS's name forever? An inside source, who asked to remain anonymous, stated that the airport incident was just the tip of the iceberg. According to them, Jungkook had been under immense pressure for months. This pressure wasn't only from his busy schedules or fan expectations, but also from internal issues that couldn't be disclosed publicly. There are things that can't be said, and that's what's been weighing Jungkook down all this time. When he saw Taehyung, all the emotions he had been holding back finally broke free, the source revealed. This statement fueled even more speculation, especially as HYBE has remained completely silent, refusing to release an official clarification, as if a truth too big and too dangerous was being locked away. Army everywhere are demanding answers, urging HYBE to finally reveal what really happened to their idol. They are rejecting the standard, scripted responses the agency usually releases whenever an artist faces a problem. Yet until now, only silence persists, strengthening suspicions that there's something massive and unsettling being deliberately concealed. Is HYBE truly hiding a truth that could destroy their empire? Or is this something deeply personal, a truth that, if revealed, could change the way the world sees Jungkook forever? Taehyung's clarification not only shocked the world, but also rattled public trust in powerful agencies like HYBE. BTS has always been known for their close bond with their fans, openly sharing stories of joy and hardship on stage. But the fact that Jungkook has been carrying something so heavy while it was deliberately hidden has left many fans feeling betrayed. They are now asking how many more secrets have never been shared with the public. Has Jungkook's bright smile all this time just been a mask hiding wounds he was forced to keep to himself? Taehyung himself seemed cautious with his words. He didn't mention any details, nor did he directly blame anyone, but his choice of words carried a heavy meaning. We all have burdens the world can't see, but there are certain burdens no one should have to carry alone, he said with a trembling voice. Many interpreted this as a subtle jab at those who let Jungkook suffer in silence without proper support. Some fans even suspect that HYBE has prioritized image and profit over the mental well-being of its artists. If this is true, is it time for the truth to come out? No matter the risk, the airport incident has now become one of the most emotional moments in BTS's history. While there's still no official confirmation about what triggered Jungkook's tears, millions witnessed firsthand how a global superstar who seemed perfect on the outside completely broke down in the arms of his best friend. This wasn't ordinary crying. It was the outcry of a young man who had been holding on to something unbearable for far too long. And when Taehyung said that not every truth is allowed to come out, the world knew there was a much darker story hidden behind the cameras. The biggest question now remains: what is HYBE really hiding from the public? Why must Jungkook carry a burden so heavy it shattered him before the world's eyes, while the truth stays locked away behind powerful doors? For now, only two people truly know what happened that day at the airport: Jungkook and Taehyung. But one thing is certain: this moment has opened the world's eyes to the dark side of the entertainment industry that is rarely spoken about, a side where a star's tears are not weakness, but a sign that there's a truth too painful, too dangerous, yet still untold. After days of global uproar over the emotional video of Jungkook crying in Taehyung's arms at the airport and the alleged clarification accusing HYBE of hiding the truth, the real facts have finally been revealed. After an in-depth investigation by various reputable South Korean media outlets, direct confirmation from BTS representatives, and Taehyung's latest statement, all previous circulating rumors have proven to be untrue. It turns out the incident was not part of a major scandal or a dark secret deliberately covered up by the agency, but rather a private moment misunderstood by the public and amplified by wild social media speculation. A few days after the video went viral, HYBE finally released an official statement to straighten out the situation. They confirmed that the moment happened because Jungkook experienced a deep emotional state after receiving personal news that touched his heart, not because of pressure or a hidden burden that the agency deliberately kept secret. In a written clarification, HYBE stated, "We understand the concerns of fans, but reports claiming we are hiding the truth or letting Jungkook carry a burden alone are not true." The incident at the airport was purely an emotional moment, unrelated to internal conflict or dark secrets, as previously reported. Taehyung, who was previously said to have given a mysterious statement, also finally spoke up again to clarify the meaning of his words. In his latest interview, he stressed that the phrase about "a burden not allowed to be revealed" did not refer to HYBE suppressing the truth, but was a general expression about the pressures all BTS members face as public figures. Taehyung said, "I never intended to point fingers at anyone. I just wanted to say that all of us, including Jungkook, sometimes carry burdens that not everyone can understand. It's part of our lives as artists, not the fault or concealment of any party." Trusted sources close to BTS also confirmed the same thing. They emphasized that the relationship between BTS and HYBE remains very good and professional, with no internal conflict or dark secrets that have been deliberately hidden. The source even added, "BTS members have full freedom to speak about personal issues whenever they want. There is no one forbidding or pressuring them to stay silent." The reports that spread before were simply misunderstandings that grew and were exaggerated by outsiders. Fans, who were initially overwhelmed with curiosity and worry, are now beginning to understand that what was seen in the airport video was merely a human moment from Jungkook. As a young man who has worked hard since a very young age, Jungkook naturally has a fragile side that rarely appears in public. Those tears were not signs of scandal or a huge secret, but an honest and spontaneous emotional expression when he was in the arms of a trusted friend. Many entertainment industry observers remind that in today's social media era, even the smallest incident can turn into a global issue that is misunderstood. A short video, a quote taken out of context, and rumors without clear sources often merge to form a narrative far from reality. The case of Jungkook and Taehyung at the airport is a real example of how information can be twisted into a baseless drama. Now, with the official clarification from HYBE, Taehyung's revised statement, and testimony from witnesses who are on site, the public can understand that there is no truth in the rumor claiming HYBE is hiding Jungkook's burden. All those accusations were nothing but speculation and exaggerated interpretations of an emotional moment that should not have been turned into gossip material. ARMY worldwide are now shifting their focus back to positive matters, supporting Jungkook and Taehyung with genuine love and understanding. Many fans have openly apologized to HYBE for the misunderstanding that caused unrest and heated debates online. They realized that not only artists can be hurt by rumors, but also the team working behind the scenes who have been striving to protect the well-being of BTS members die in the end. This story serves as an important lesson for the public and media not to be easily swayed by sensational issues without verified facts. Jungkook's tears at the airport are a story of humanity, not a scandal or drama deliberately concealed. Taehyung, a friend who has always been there for him, just wanted to comfort and offer support when Jungkook needed a shoulder to lean on. All assumptions about hidden truths and concealed burdens were nothing more than fabricated stories, baseless and disrespectful of their privacy. Now, everyone hopes this controversy can truly end, giving Jungkook space to recover emotionally and Taehyung to no longer be misunderstood for his words. HYBE has also asked the public to refrain from spreading unverified rumors in order to maintain peace and the mental health of its artists. The facts are now clear. The reports claiming HYBE hid Jungkook's burden are not true. What happened was only an emotional moment between two friends amid the chaos of an airport, a fragment of humanity that should never have been twisted into a damaging story. The world now knows that the truth is not always as beautiful or as dramatic as rumors, but the truth always deserves to be respected.